cool. I met Jay-Z, but I can't just call Jay-Z up. Like,
Yeah.
I could probably phone Ty, but I can't phone Jay-Z up and be like, yo, dog, what's happening? Like,
And this one here is a different type of episode. You understand what I'm saying? It's a different type of episode. This is educational. You know what I mean? This is gonna school the newcomers. It's gonna inspire the old school brothers. You know what I mean?
come on.
Obviously, it's only right. What you saying, Coke?
My brother,
You ready to go down a little trip?
Yeah, let's go.
A little trip, yeah? So listen,
Journey.
obviously, with the music thing, obviously you kind of come up with freestyles in it. You get me? Bare freestyles in the ends, bare man behind you, all of that. You get me doing your thing. Bars, yeah? But obviously, I feel like we can't start old school because obviously people know the old school. But we got to go iconic old school.
Okay.
Yeah? So I kind of want to start this journey off with a freestyle that everyone, you get me? Everyone would know. The Fire in the Booth, Charlie Sloth.
Cause friends tend to fakes tend to snakes. Then the snakes hate and start talking to the jakes. Life ain't a game, life ain't the same. F it, I'ma ride till I got shots up in my frame.
Listen, you see when you done this freestyle, Carl, I know this freestyle word for word. When you done this freestyle, I'm sure many people know this freestyle. When you done it, did you know it was gonna be like what it is?
You know what, yeah? Man just went in there and had fun. You know, that was the first time I was on actual radio.
Okay.
Like them day there, they weren't playing the man them on the radio like that at all, you get me? And that was man's first time on like proper radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously man just went in there and had fun, you get me?
Yeah.
I knew I killed it when we walked out of there,
Yeah.
but I didn't know it was gonna be as big as it was, do you get
In
me?
100. Because this one here, when I heard this, because I remember I used to listen to the song, the actual song that you used the beat for. And that was my tune, you get me? Robin Thicke and Wayne, you get me? So when I heard the beat, kind of like, oh, why? Like, why would he pick this? I only know Coke for the instrumentals, you get me? So when I heard this, I was thinking, what's he gonna do with this? But you actually killed it, you get me? And I believe this is like probably if you was to have like top 3 or top 5 Fire in the Booths, I could say people would easily put this one in alongside the Wretches and, you know, people that have actually smashed it. But I wanna know, was this what kind of got you in the doors? Or, like, would you say this freestyle open door? Like, what was it?
You know what? I think Pure Coke Volume 1 was out just before I done this. I think Pure Coke Volume 1 had the streets crazy.
Yeah.
So they had to call me in for this, but then obviously man killed this. So this kind of took me to that, like the more, how could I say it, like industry.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
Kind of.
But they started to know your name now. The right people started to know who you were.
Yeah, so now it's not just the streets, do you get me?
Yeah.
You know the road, you know the code, you know you don't speak, but you told and write it on your codies. So for that, you forget that you know me. You will never have a home back in Stone Beach.
We get the message from hearing the song, innit?
Yeah.
But what made you feel like you had to make a song about the situation?
Growing up where man grew up, like snitching is just an absolute no-go. It's against all codes, rules and regulations. That's not how man grew up, do you get me? And obviously Spider's thing was like, it was mainstream news. It was on the Sun, it was on every newspaper. It was like, he was like the first black on black Supergrass.
Oh wow.
It was like, he done a 4,000 page statement. It was bigger than the Yellow Pages. It was a mad thing. So obviously, like, man just had to make it be known that he snitched on us. You get me? And we're not condoning what he's dealing with. You get what I'm saying? We're definitely not condoning that. And he definitely doesn't have a home back in Bridge no more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Eyes closed, this ain't living for me. Life on the road's been a prison for me. How I've grown, it's a different story. I got problems of my own, and I think it haunts me.
He was known for the freestyles, you're known for the street type of stuff. And then obviously you came with something, it weren't pop, but it was, you know, he had a different element of singing. Like, why this kind of song?
it was just one of the songs I made for the new project, you get me? And we felt like it was one of the biggest songs on the project.
Yeah.
So we just run with it, you know what I'm saying?
This helped Abel's my guy, helps his career still. Like I remember seeing Abel do this. I was thinking, how'd you get a tune?
Abel's a sick singer, man.
Nah, he's hard.
Yeah.
But what I like is that you kept the grittiness. You know what I mean? Because when I saw this video, because obviously back then, I remember Amino shot this.
Yeah.
Back then his quality was like, he
was the guy back then.
Yeah, so when I seen a video, like you done a video on your ends, but it looks of a certain quality. Do you know what I'm saying? Mum was like, raw, like, man's got, was he signed at this point or was this?
Yeah, I was signed at this point still.
So this was when you were signed to Rock Nation? How did that come about?
Basically, so after the Fire in the Booth and Pure Coke Volume 1 was out, obviously the buzz was immense.
Yeah.
My name was popping everywhere. I had a little situation pending with some people that I was waiting to see what was happening, and then in between waiting on that, Shabs came with like the Rock Nation deal, do you get me? And then I spoke to Tai on the phone, he told me not to sign nothing and wait till he comes over, and that's what I did.
He was like one of the first of this kind of rap. I don't want to say urban rap. I don't hate them terms, but he was the first of this kind to kind of sign a major label like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so when that come about, did you feel like, I don't know, maybe there was pressure or maybe
you had to make songs for the radio at those times? Do you get what I'm saying?
Facts.
You had to do that. So yeah, I guess man did have a little bit of pressure with trying to make those kind of records at certain places.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just, that's how the times was, you get what I'm saying?
You always take like gaps in it. I've noticed you always take gaps.
Or in the music,
Yeah. You always take like a gap because obviously between this you was killing it, you was doing your thing, but then you ghosted for a bit. And then you came back with I'm Back. Yeah? You made
I went in jail.
Okay, let's talk about that. I didn't want to say, I didn't know if man was trying to, I didn't know if man was trying to go in like that.
Nah, but that's what happened, innit? I went in jail for the attempted murder.
Yeah.
I was away for like 8.5 months.
Yeah.
Obviously, I bust the case. I'm not guilty because it wasn't me. And then I come back, innit? And I'm Back was what I dropped.
Hey, someone better welcome me back. Hey, SZA. Listen, look. I'm living my life on the edge, so I mind out where I step. Because if I was to slip, it could end with a violent death. And I don't want you to miss me, so I gotta keep it busy. I'm always on the move like a caravan of gypsies.
Everyone was gassed about this because at the time you was at your peak. You get it? I remember this come out and it was like, we was waiting to see what Koke was gonna do when it come out. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, do you feel like the going to jail, did that mess up your thing or did that make you come out and things?
For me, I felt like it stopped my thing to a big extent. Even just having that, because what I'm saying is, England's not like America.
Yeah.
You get me? We're like behind. So the whole bad boy street thing, it wasn't okay.
Yeah.
In those times. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
word.
So people was running away from man at these times. You know what I'm saying? And then to come out, have that charge hanging over you, whether it was not guilty or not, people are still scared to fuck with man. And do you know what I'm saying?
Did that mess up the motivation?
100%. Feds were blocking all my shows after this.
Yeah.
I've been banned from performing in London for majority of my career, so stopping every show, telling promoters they're not going to police the event if they let me perform.
Bloody hell.
I was going through all of it.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
Why would you then continue to make music like this if you know?
That's all I know. What other music can I make? I can't talk about fucking, I don't know, living in the suburbs, because I don't live there.
Yeah, no, word.
You get what I'm saying?
Back then, I feel like a lot of rappers were trying to make a statement that I'm not going to change my thing. Was that what you was on now at this point?
Not really. Again, this was just one of the records I made while I was there. I thought this was one of the sickest records. Do you get me?
Hard, yeah. Do you feel like you was getting enough, love from the label, love from the people in the industry at this kind of point? Because
nah, everything was all right. It was going good. My issue was I caught cases. The feds wouldn't leave me alone. Yeah. So after I've gone jail for something I didn't do, come out, Now we're getting through all of this stage.
Yeah.
Other stuff starts to happen.
Yeah.
Cases, stopping shows, just everything. It was just, it get me one after the other. It was just like,
Because you're signed to Rock Nation. To me, I'm thinking, you know, Jay-Z, you just go to Jay-Z's yard and you lot just play
that's
ping
what
pong.
I'm saying. Yeah, cool. I met Jay-Z, but I can't just call Jay-Z up. Like,
Yeah,
you get me?
yeah.
I could probably phone Tai, but I can't phone Jay-Z up and be like, yo, dog, what's happening? Like, but that's how people think. People think, oh, right, you've signed a deal with Jay-Z, you've made it. You get me? You're going clear.
Yeah.
When really, that's not how it goes. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought you was living in a mansion.
Yeah,
I was
I know.
thinking, yo, man, Koke.
I was still in the bridges, blood. I
Yeah.
was still in the bridges.
At the time, a lot of questions were, why would you still be around all that kind of stuff, knowing that
Blood.
you know?
There was nowhere else for me to be. Man's not, I haven't made it.
Yeah,
Cool,
word.
I've signed a deal, but that doesn't mean you've made it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm still going through the motions trying to get there.
Yeah.
And then in between trying to get there, man's going through other motions with the feds and that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah, real talk, it's true. Because obviously, next after this year, I feel like that's when you started kind of transitioning a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? You started kind of making, it was still, you know, music that was true to yourself, but it was kind of like, I could see the difference in the growth.
Yeah.
I turned back with Maverick Sabre, which is one of my favorite songs.
Daily with no peace, no daydreams to save me. Get high 'cause I want to survive. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Born me, 1985. 10 months later, my little bro arrived.
Like I've always been an artist that's made different kind of music. Like I've never just made grease.
Yeah, of course.
Do you get me? I make pain. Like since Pure Coke Volume 1, it's been the same thing. Like I make different types of music.
Yeah.
I just dropped a grease thing before this. Now it's pain.
Okay.
You get me? Like I do whatever I'm feeling at the time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Now word.
Whatever mode I'm going through is probably what I'm gonna write about at the time.
Now word.
Or whatever emotion the instrumental brings out of me at the time.
That's what you're gonna do. I know shows were getting blocked and that, but was you getting like the big, you know, festivals and that? Because this is the kind of song that, you know, was allowing you to do that.
Yeah, I done Wireless, but fucking, I started Wireless, I done the bandstand stage, but yo, I mean, everybody came over to see me. When I done that thing, everybody came over there. And then we left from that day, gone to Iron Upper, done the whole Iron Upper thing, same day. And then I was supposed to do it again afterwards, innit? And then, yeah, obviously cases, Fed stopped me from performing at Wireless on Rock Nation Day. It's supposed to be me, Rita, Jay, everyone on the same stage.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Do you feel like obviously that kind of stunted your growth?
100%. I can't do normal things that other artists can do.
Yeah.
I can't show up and perform here or be in these circles and be around these people because I'm getting stopped left, right, and centre. You get what I'm saying?
Was you going through the motions of, oh, this is long, I don't want to do this anymore at that time?
Yeah, 100%. From I was in jail, I come out, I was different.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was different. Got in jail, signed my deal 4 months before. Gone jail, I'm in there for 8.5 months. Crazy experience, come back out. Everything's different.
Yeah.
Because while I'm in jail, I've blown up even more as well.
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
me?
yeah.
But when I've come out, everything's just different. I don't think I was fully happy around these times as well anyway. Do you know what I'm saying?
I've been in it from the start, dog. It's hell in these streets. Once you're in it, then you're in it. Ain't no settling beat. Lay down your weapons, weapon, get your money and V.
Lay down your weapons for me.
At the time, when I saw this tune, I thought, all the situations, all the problems is gone now, because this is going to be the thing that opens the...
I wish that was the case.
Was I wrong at the time?
No, it was good. Don't get me wrong, but the song should have done way better than it did. But for me, the song didn't really hit anyway. I wasn't feeling the beat.
Okay.
Like the chorus didn't really make sense for
Yeah.
for me as a artist and who I am.
Yeah.
However, I understood the message. Do you get me?
of
Plus
course.
everything that I've been involved in.
Yeah.
I get where they were going with it. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, I just tried to grease it up as much as possible. Not even grease it, but I kept it 100, innit? I was honest in the record.
So so this song sent? Was this song given to you? Or was this a song?
I had this song before I went to jail, more or less.
Yeah, yeah.
Like me and now actually I'm lying. Me and Rita linked before I went to jail.
Okay.
Before I went to jail, I was bigger than Rita. She weren't even out then.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah, cool.
While I was in jail, she blew up.
Yeah.
You get me? And then when I come out, they gave me the song.
Okay.
So it weren't like me and Rita was in the studio together. You know what I'm saying? I felt like if it was like that, it would have been more generic and.
Now, 100%, I feel you, because obviously the vibe is
Obviously,
different.
they gave me the Rita record, man. It's like, yo, it's Rita.
Yeah.
It makes sense. You get me?
This video kind of came together well. The video was shot well. The song was it wasn't a pop song, but it was Rita Ora was on it, so it went into another. So I'm surprised it didn't.
Do you know what it was as well? You see, when it got to this stage, this is when I started to get pissed off with the label.
Okay.
Because I felt like they made me do the record, but then when it was time to like promo and you know on week of releases, they had nothing for me.
Okay.
And I felt like I was running around doing stuff on my own back. You get me? Like, and they ain't got nothing for me. Like,
it's funny you said that because it did look like that. Why do you think the label didn't?
I don't know why. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know if they. I don't know, man. I don't know if I became more hassle than I was worth after a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feds calling up every other day, blocked off every show. I guess they was expecting the record to do better than it did, or I don't know, bruv. Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah.
But things just started to turn a little bit sour around this time. You get me?
Okay. It's mad. That's why I like these conversations, because, like I said again, I'm just going off the ignorant youngin' I was at the time. I'm not seeing any of that.
Everything just wasn't super organic with the label. Do you know what I'm saying? It was bare. Yeah, I just started to get tired of it after a while, man.
Okay.
I was signed to Sony and Rock Nation. It was a joint venture, you get me? Like, Rock Nation was more just the gas.
Okay.
Sony was who was really looking after me while I was here.
Okay.
RCA, you get me?
Nah, word.
And I just feel like those times, they just actually didn't know what to do with me at all. When I've come out, it's not like sit down and make an album.
Okay.
They're talking about we want a single.
Okay.
So now I'm writing a single. We want the next single. Now I'm writing the next single.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not writing album. I'm not making an album and having free reign with how I'm making the music.
Yeah.
And then picking my singles from what I've made.
Okay.
I'm literally
just
writing singles.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm saying? As they're coming. I reckon if I was able to do it in that manner, things would have been a little bit more better as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But they never had an artist like man before. Do you get me? They don't know what to do.
They don't. Yeah, that's the problem with being a pioneer, you know, because when you're a pioneer, you kind of have to make the mistakes that everyone else is
There's no
gonna follow.
blueprint.
Yeah.
You get me?
But you're just going with it, because you're just kind of going with the flow and hoping that, okay, we're gonna figure this out along the way. And I think that's why I feel, you know, bad for some pioneers, because like a lot of the pioneers that have started, whether it be music or like whatever, entertainment, whatever, they've kind of had to take bullets. You know what I'm saying? Whilst everyone else is watching, okay, that's the mistake that Koke made, or that's the mistake that this person made.
But you know what, man? That's man's whole life anyway, so it's not nothing that man's not used to, and it's not something man can sit here and complain about. Like, I'm happy the way my thing turned out. You get me? It's still going well. I'm still lit.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So it is what it is. You get me? The ups and the downs come with the journey, bro. You have to enjoy all of it and be grateful for it. You know what I'm saying?
And the moon is closer to my reach than it has ever been. My time is coming.
Alright,
Time is coming.
look, it was all a dream. Now they got me up in that magazine. From the block to the rock, no scatty themes. When my mixtape dropped, I had the effing streets. Now I get paid what to write a fresh 16.
Emily Sunday wrote it. She was on it originally.
Okay.
And then for whatever reason, she didn't want to do it no more. And then obviously Bridget Kelly ended up doing the thing for us. But Bridget Kelly was sick, wicked vibe, down to earth. She partied with the man, them and that. And it was lit.
Do you feel like a lot of people coming with, like, rolling with you, and all of a sudden you
Yeah. I just felt like a lot of people was pulling back from me. I don't know if it was the street stuff, the police, I don't know. But it's just how it was then, innit?
Do you feel like the pressure was affecting your work rate?
Yeah, for sure. Come on, man. When you got people in your ears and then you're getting knocked down here, knocked down there, feds are stopping your shows. I'm just starting to think, is this even worth it? It's not even fun anymore. You get what I'm saying? And then once you lose the love of the music because of everything it comes with,
Yeah.
it's just not fun no more. I don't even want to do it.
Nah, word.
You know what I'm saying?
You had those moments.
Blood, at bare times, you see how much break. Blood, I'm just say fuck it. If I'm not feeling it, fuck it, blood. I go sort myself out and go and do what I need to do for myself. Like, I'm not obligated to do anything I don't want to do. Do you know what I'm saying? If it doesn't feel right,
then it don't feel right, innit?
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it, bro.
People start off loving something, and then all of the politics around it will just, and that shouldn't be the case in my.
But it shouldn't be the case. But that happens in everything, in every business, it gets to that stage. You get me? It just takes for us to go through certain things and learn how to deal with that better. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, big facts.
Obviously, man was young, still going through the street stuff and whatnot. So man didn't know how to. I had to learn those lessons. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nah, word.
Before we released the My Time video, I caught a case. The feds beat me up outside my birthday party in Soho.
Bro.
They done me for assault and they tried to do me for rioting. They shut down the whole of Soho that day.
Swear.
Helicopters, everything. I got footage. They mashed me up.
Swear. Why would they onto you so bad? Like, why do you feel like you was like picked on, like it was like you was targeted, like this
Yeah,
was
100%.
because there were so many other rappers that were doing similar stuff. Like I said,
At that time, yeah, I don't think anybody was going through it more than man. It's just other than gigs.
yeah, because if I saw it this way, the feds, all other people definitely did. Where you're thinking you're signed to Rock Nation, gig signed to XL, you lot are known for certain things. We don't want that. How could a road you be now an artist?
Yeah,
No.
they weren't having it.
Yeah.
They weren't having it.
Ever since a young and I've been gunning, playing dirty, no referee. You nerds ain't next G. It's a coke wave and you can't take turns on my jet ski. I check kings and take queens like a chess piece. My erection is your girlfriend's bestie.
What made you jump on this? Like, did you like?
You know it was, yeah. I see bare rappers doing it. You
Yeah,
get me?
yeah.
You know, rapping is like a sport, innit?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
When I hearing everyone doing it, I want to compete, innit?
Yeah, word.
So I put down my thing, you get what I'm saying?
It was a mad surprise because no one would, like, man weren't expecting.
But I done it mainly because everyone done it. I
Okay.
just want it, you get me? So cool. Everyone's done one, let me do one as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And see how we all match up, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, because this was like the comeback type of tune. Where,
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
everyone else was kind of doing it on like he was doing versions where he had bare different people on it at that time. It was
Yeah.
Then you just come on like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do it with no one. I'm doing my own thing.
It wasn't even I don't want to do it with no one. No one didn't call me for the remix. So I said, fuck it, I'll do my own one.
Yeah.
I called Younger to come and you get me.
Yeah. That was proper. We got to talk about the jacket though, Coke. We got to talk about the jacket. We got to talk about the jacket. Cause I know you love a jacket. I know you love a denim.
They was calling me Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, I
and
saw
them
that.
things.
I saw
Aye,
the
blood.
I wanted to
They
know.
killed me. Yeah, alright.
What was the decision behind that?
I was feeling that jacket, I can't even lie. That was a little Moschino thing I had from long
I
time.
thought it must have been a design. I thought so, because when I
But you know what, when I pre the situation out, it does look nuts.
you thought you was winning.
I
then.
thought I was winning, bro.
I will say this: you're lucky it came out before social media now, because it would have probably turned into a meme. Like at that time, ain't no nothing. Everyone thought like Koke's back now. Like Koke's something's happening now. Then you kind of went quiet again, and then you come back with I'm back again.
Yeah.
You came back with I'm back again.
From the gully or the Gaza, road come like sauna. This bad man, you can't come back pound with corner. I bleed, it must be the marijuana. If I see enemy, me rise the llama.
Fuck it, I'm back. You man are under attack. I want what's mine and on my life, man are running it back. I swallowed pride, lost my mind like one of my hats. I'm from the dark side of London, used to run in them flats.
How did this come about? This collaboration, you and Steph, though? Like I said, it was very unexpected.
Do you know what? Yeah, I had the there was one producer I was working with. His name was Serrano, and he made the beat, and we had I done the two verses without the chorus.
Okay.
So I just had the two verses there, no chorus.
Yeah.
And obviously he was working with Steph, so I didn't even really know who Steph was them time there.
Yeah, I remember she was just kind of.
But he was like, yeah, we got this girl and rare. So I was like, yeah, make her put something on it. and then she put it on and it was fire.
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
This is hard.
Yeah. So was it like, this is my statement song now? What was your mindset whilst bringing this up? What was your thought process?
It what the title says it all, innit? I'm back again. I'm back at it. You get me? Doing the music thing again.
No, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
It's mad because that's what I like about your thing is like you're still cutting through. Like you said, you're still relevant. Like even when I was going through the catalogue, I was trying to go through the catalogue, and obviously the show you can't cram everything. And I was like, there's so many tunes, and as I'm looking at the tunes, most of them, if not all of them, are on past 600,000 to the M's. And I'm like, man, still getting
majority
like,
of my
M's
videos are over $1 million
on your channel, like,
yeah,
you know
on
what I
my
mean?
channel.
I'm like, rah, like my man still like got the
No,
fan base.
I've got my solid fan base.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
that fuck with me. Do you get what I'm saying?
How have you managed to maintain that? Because I'm someone that takes a lot of gaps myself. I come back and I got less fans. Do you get what I'm saying? So how do you come back and
Blood,
have the same if not more?
I don't know, blood. I think just the music itself. Maybe people like who I am as a character, or I don't know. I don't know. I think the music, people really feel the music.
Yeah, word.
You get me? Like,
Because obviously I know a lot of rappers now, they kind of come in the game and then obviously what they do is they show their personality a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously I've been around you, I know you got personality, but you're kind of like elusive when it comes to social media. Do you feel like if you show the personality, maybe do a few like chicken shop dates and a few little things here that it will kind of help the...
maybe.
Or is that something you're not
maybe,
kind of...
I don't know, man. I hate the internet, bro, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just, I came up before that era, do you know what I'm saying? With the internet and that, so.
You're not really on that.
No, I don't, like, I know we man have to take part and do certain things, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Certain things are just not for me, innit?
Daddy's little princess don't notice me, and you're the reason why, and it's cold to see. And even though I tried, you won't just be reasonable inside to resolve this plea.
I thought the tune's hard. People are gonna feel it. Every dad can probably relate to it.
Is that your daughter?
No, that's not. She looks like my oldest daughter though.
Yeah. Okay.
But she is supposed to look like my oldest daughter when my daughter was a baby.
Okay.
Yeah. At that time, I was obviously going through certain situations with my baby mother and not being able to see my daughter. It was making man feel some type of way.
No, facts.
I put it in the music. You get what I'm saying? And that's all it was, cause everyone that listened to the tune said it was a big tune. I felt it, you get me? It made me feel some type of way, so I knew that the people would as well. I know that man would respect it, you get me? Especially if you're a dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get it out.
Yeah.
I just wanted people to hear it. I had the tune for ages, bro, so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because you know what it is? When I'm watching these kind of videos and these songs, it takes me back old school. Like you still got the old school element to your music, but do you feel like having the old school element to your music is a setback?
Nah, I don't even think it's an old school element. I just think I got my style.
That's what I mean, because it's like when you watch like some artists, you kind of, maybe it's growth. I'm not gonna discredit the artists that are changing their music. Maybe it's growth, but some certain artists you kind of hear and you start to be like, he didn't sound like this back then. Now you kind of sound like what's going on right now. So when I say old, maybe not old, nostalgic. It brings me that nostalgic vibe of like, when I'm listening to this you could have released this back then or now.
All right, yeah, but do you know why? Like I said, this is why you're saying that, because this is old.
Okay, old.
I had this tune for time.
How
you get
old?
what I'm saying? Like, I had this tune probably around the time I released my time and that.
Okay.
I had this.
That's okay, making sense.
You get me? I had it for long.
Yeah.
Like years.
Okay.
You get me?
I feel you.
Now it's like, do you know what? Let's let it go, innit? Let's just let the people hear it, man.
Yeah, so have you got a whole catalogue of old school songs that you're gonna be releasing, or you say straight?
Nah, bro. I got 4 albums that are 4 fresh, unheard albums. I got over 100 songs that no one ain't heard.
Okay, it's ready to go.
Yeah, like Lockdown done me good.
Yeah. Lockdown and a lot of us.
I was on tag as well, so I was in my bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's hard. Hopefully we won't be doing no I'm back again.
No. I'm here.
I'm here now. Okay. I'm back one more time. I'm back again one more time. I don't want to see that.
Nah. I'm here, man.
Yeah.
I'm here.
I wanted to talk about conspiracy, but for certain reasons, I thought. But let's kind of get into it a little bit. We won't show the clip, but just a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
what made you put that one out because I've seen you very active on social. Yeah, when it comes to, what it comes to.
Yeah, but obviously, I have my beliefs. I feel like I've done my research about this stuff, and I just don't like the way or where things are going. You get what I'm saying? And it's frustrating for me to see that there's not a lot of people that can see it as well. Or if they can, they're not even saying nothing. You get what I'm saying? And it's like we're all just gonna let this go to a certain place where we're not gonna be able to come back from. You know what I'm saying? And obviously I'm proper scared for my kids' future, blood.
Nah, I feel
if I'm
you.
being honest. You know what I'm
feel
saying? I'm scared of how we're all gonna end up living one day. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, is this what we all want? You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like it's your responsibility to be that voice, or are you just doing it because you're genuinely passionate?
Cause it's not, I don't have a responsibility to anyone other than my family and myself, do you know what I'm saying? But I'm the kind of person, if I feel a certain way about something, I'm gonna say it. Like, I never hide and talk, you know, man. I've never been that person. Like, I don't care who it is or what it is or whatever the situation is. If I feel a certain way about something, I'm gonna make it be known, do you get what I'm saying? And
Big facts. You know what, we gotta end with the most recent of it, something. We weren't expecting a daily duppy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? No one would have thought, oh yeah, Koke's gonna do a daily duppy. But then you come out with daily duppy.
I see the riders in the coupe when the windows open. I see them fire, then shoot until the ting unloaded. I almost died a couple times, I guess I must be chosen. I gave him fire in the booth, and I left it smoking. I boomed off the door and I left it open. Maybe because I'm white is why they didn't know it.
the album that this is on,
Okay.
I went to jail for recently. Come out, I've been on tag for 17 months because over this album, you get me? And then, I dropped it like thinking that man was ready to go, but obviously things took a little bit more time than I hoped. But
A lot of people that might not know Koke, that are the younger Gen Z youths, they will hear this and be like, raw. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw the comments, I saw the way people were showing love. Do you know what I'm saying? They're saying Koke for PM.
yeah, Coke for Prime Minister.
Yeah, what you saying? I saw that before, yeah, and I thought it was just a conspiracy one.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on this as well. What you saying? Is it what you trying to run for Prime Minister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming for Boris's job, man. He's not doing a good one, so. That's
it
to get me.
I'm not involved in them today.
You sure?
I'm not on the conspiracy right now.
I was going to ask you to be my vice. Health minister or something. I genuinely love music.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like, that's what helps me get through things, you know what I'm saying? My favourite part is being in the studio and creating.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When you made that sick song and you're on your way home listening to what you just did in the studio, rewinding it constantly, like, I went hard.
Yeah.
You get me?
That's mad, man.
Yeah.
Are you saying what can we expect next though, Car?
Cause I swear down, I can hand on my heart say I got probably one of the best albums to ever come out of the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it for a fact.
When's
songs
that?
deep.
When's that coming?
That's my second album. I'm gonna release I Ain't Perfect first, which is what this one's on. Obviously my Kenny All-Star thing's about to drop as well. I just done a General's Corner.
Okay.
So by the time this comes out, that will be out.
I feel like man's learned more. Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
feel like I was
come
a
on,
bit
man.
ignorant to certain things, and that's why I was asking certain questions. I know there's a lot of big things to come. You know what I mean? I know you wouldn't say you got one of the hardest albums if you didn't. I believe.
Nah,
I
trust
believe
me.
it. You know what I'm saying?
I got 4 albums, but like I know that one of them is my main thing that I'm really excited about, that I can't wait for everyone to hear.
Yeah. Man, I'm looking forward to
man.
it, man. Listen, Koke, man, you're a legend in this thing, pioneer.
So are you, man. You've been out here for a minute as well.
Man, come on, I'm trying a thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying a thing, man. But obviously, front row. You already know what time it is. Myself, Arnold, George, Koke.
Bam.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, we out.